A healthy woman is a powerful woman. That's why we are here in Spartanburg at ReGenesis with Jessica Mills. Great to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I love it because women are busy.
Yes.
Women end up taking care of family, their own jobs, making sure everybody else is healthy, and sometimes we forget to do our things, and that's not good. Why do we need to make sure we are taking care of, our day-to-day routines and making sure we're staying healthy?
We need to make sure that we're staying healthy, and there are several preventative screenings. Like, women should go and get annual wellness exams, and it's cholesterol and blood pressure checks, because we know that cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death in women. We need to be screened for diabetes, especially if you're over the age of 35, you have a family history. Gestational diabetes, which is diabetes while pregnant, and then also race and ethnicity play a role. So women who are African American, Hispanic, Latino, or Native American need to be screened for diabetes. Then at the age of 21, we screen you for pap smears, take any cervical cancers, and then mammograms at the age of 40. Mammograms are important because especially if you're high risk with a first degree relative, and lastly, colon cancer screening at the age of 45.
Okay, that's a lot of screenings. Again, different ages, and I know, ladies, the first time you probably had to go do a pap smear, you were like, oh gosh, what are we doing? But explain, it's so quick, and why this is so important to start doing.
Pap smears are very quick, they are routine, and they are life-saving. Pap smears are needed because they detect cervical cancers, and early detection is a key to a successful treatment as well. So a lot of questions that I get is, does it hurt? Well, it's not comfortable. It shouldn't hurt. However, a little discomfort can be truly life-saving.
And it really is. It's like 20 seconds.
Absolutely.
It's not that long. What I like about this and the way you answered it is you gave us stuff that teenagers are dealing with, or just right after those teen years to on up later. And that's kind of what ReGenesis serves.
Yes. So ReGenesis serves women of all lifespans, from teens to young adults, whether it's preventative care, menstrual health, contraceptive counseling, and then we have those women in those reproductive years where we talk about family planning, prenatal care, and then midlife and on, which is managing those chronic disease, menopause, which is a huge thing, bone health, and cardiovascular disease.
All right, let's talk about the menopause for a minute, because it's something that it's obviously in my algorithms now, because it's all that comes up. People our age, dealing with the perimenopause and feeling like this is just something I'm going to have to suffer through forever and ever. Are there ways that you can help make that time a little bit less?
Yes, absolutely. So women do not have to just suffer through menopause. So let's talk about the symptoms. First, menopause starts in the late 40s, early 50s, and some of the symptoms are hot flashes, night sweats, sleep disturbances, mood, irritability, and vaginal dryness. Women need to start seeking help with their provider when these symptoms start to take effect of their daily life. So there are different interventions and therapies for you, whether it's lifestyle changes or medication therapies if appropriate. So women don't just have to get through menopause. There are resources and support for them.
I love that, because so many people are like, what do? I can't live like this for however many more years it's going to go through.
We meet women where they are, which I think is so very important, especially when you're very busy. So providing education reduces barriers, and also let women know that their health matters.
Thank you for taking your time out. This is some valuable information.
Thank you for having me.
You got it, girl. Again, ReGenesis serving 3 counties, 10 locations. You can find the one closest to you. All that information right there on your screen.